Yo, shout out OutEast podcast and Poppin' Stacks. They got me right. Stop playing. Jeremiah Terrell, Big Drip, Searchkey.
Like, what's your vision and like where are you moving for as far as like a
Basically, heritage brand. We building Jeremiah Terrell to be a heritage brand. Like a Rick Owens or like a Mark Jacobs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Jeremiah Terrell,
So what are some like really good like references that you try to pull from as far as like what's your inspiration when you go to create pieces? Because like it almost seems that like everything you make is like custom. It seems like it's very like
right.
It almost seems like I've seen like the people that you've made stuff for like Gunna and Uzi. Mm-hmm. It seems that like you're trying to not only like make your brand but also like capture them as an artist as well.
True. Really though, just being myself, man. Just I really freestyle a lot of my shit. Okay. Like nothing's really like thought of beforehand. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just freestyle a lot of my shit, especially like my patchwork. Like I'll just start cutting. And so
really, so you start just like cutting stuff up, and then you kind of like whatever you got.
Like, it's like Tetris to me.
Okay.
So everything is just like Tetris the way like I just put shit together. You know what I'm saying?
So damn, that's crazy.
It's like, it
that's
is.
really cool.
But I'm like witnessing. Now witness him
Yeah.
work on pants, and that shit be
So like you literally just like cut up like several different garments, and you because like I guess I really don't know like the technical like I'm into clothes obviously, but like
Right.
that's really, I don't really know like the like technical side as far as like patchwork. Like how does patchwork essentially work? Like are you essentially sourcing different washes of denim?
Yeah.
Okay, for that for example, like
Yeah,
are you
exactly.
you're sourcing the different different kinds of denim, and then you cut them up, and then you just sew them together.
Exactly.
What? That's crazy. That's really cool.
Man,
So like, are you a fluent like sewer? Is that the
Yep.
correct term?
Yep.
Really, that's
Definitely.
awesome. That's a very dying breed. I think Rick Owens actually talked about that before. He said that like a lot of these guys are trying to get into clothes
Right.
that they can't even sew.
Exactly.
And he's like the first step of even getting I want to be a clothing designer is like learn how to sew.
Exactly.
Which I mean, if you think about it, like the older days of like fashion is like that was the first step.
That's
Learn
how
how to
they
like
did it.
sew, make patterns, etc. Like that was like the beginning. And nowadays it's like a lot of these folks are like, I'm a clothing designer, and it's like, well,
Right,
what are you
they're
even
not really
establish? Like,
Outsourcing everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're emailing folks and like I want to make this, and that's how they do it.
Right.
But I think a lot of things too is like as far as like they're making like graphic T-shirts, and it's like not really like you have a clothing line, but like is it really a clothing line? Or
Or it'd be a whole shirt with fucking Mew on it. Like, why you stop doing that?
Right.
They're making a lot of like Pokemon shit. Well, I think a lot of things too is that like they see a person with a larger following, and then they essentially just copy that, and it just kind of trickles down, and then they try to like soak all of the creativity out of that concept, and then it goes to like the next person with a following, and then they like just suck the creative juice out of all of that, and they continue like a loop and repeat,
Exactly.
I just keep it like ain't nothing new under the sun. Like I'm just gonna create.
No, for sure.
Regardless.
Right.
I don't care
Absolutely. I mean, I think
who
everything
doing
is
what,
it
who
influenced
doing
by something
this.
else.
Just focus
Yeah.
on yourself.
I'm gonna keep going creating, and it's not gonna stop until I'm in the ground. Like I'm always gonna create, regardless, something new every time. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. You self-taught with with sewing, or somebody taught you?
Well, I had one lesson, and then everything's just been trial and error.
Yeah.
Trial and error, just going through the motions. Needles breaking, fucking sewing machines getting fucked up, fucking off track. Looking up on YouTube how to fucking fix the sewing machine and put it
YouTube
back on
University.
track, all that shit. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
YouTube University for real.
Yeah,
That's just
yeah.
crazy.
Listen, you can do
Yeah,
everything
for a
yourself.
fact.
You just gotta put that work in. It's-
Nah, for sure. Cause like my grandma when she first came to America, like her first job was like they hopped in like a sewing machine like factory, and like her job was like to sew this one button on a suitcase, and like it was like an assembly line. You know what I'm saying? But she knew how to sew before she came to America. And she came to America, and like that was her job. Learn how to do it, and then like that was just like how it all started.
That's dope.
So what are you doing right now with that?
Just putting a little distress on the ends, making it hang a little bit. White stitching, pop it up like crazy.
Where do you feel like your placement is within this? Like, as far as like price point, as well as like, like your quality of garments and what you're trying to move forward with that.
I think it's heading to like like what Virgil say, no more stores. Like it's no more department stores. Like those, they gonna be out soon. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to go to the mall and like really like put that shit on. Like you know what I'm saying?
Don't exist like that no more.
You know what I mean? And
like shopping malls are
everybody
becoming like obsolete. You know?
exactly, and everybody wants something that's you know what I'm saying personal to them. You know what I'm saying? When I hit up my clients, I let them know, yo, come through. I'm gonna take your measurements. I'm gonna do all this.
It's a very like in-person like type situation.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure these pants fit you perfect. These gonna be the best pants. You gonna love these. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever garment that I'm making for them.
No, for sure. You know it's also a whole personal experience when you giving a one-on-one to somebody.
Exactly.
That's an added element for sure, though.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like people like you feel valued as a client, and I feel like you'd want to continue to shop with someone, especially if it's a good experience the first time. It's kind of like, okay, well, like bet, like you know, if they took the time to actually like measure me out and actually like take the time to actually make a one piece, like you know, a lot of these folks is like it's very fast fashion. It's kind of like, okay, I don't fit you, then buy a different size.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
It's kinda like,
That's how you get return clients.
absolutely.
A lot of your clients come back.
Oh, yeah.
The same people over and over. That's the best way to do it.
I got clients from years. I got clients that got like 40, 50 pieces.
God damn! Oh my
No,
God.
like, seriously.
That's wild. That's a lot of
clients. I got clients that they'll put some shit on that I forgot I made.
Yeah, that's fine.
Really?
Like, really?
What are some
seriously.
collaborations you had in the past? You know, leading up to this year. You can name. You feel me? Respectful.
What are you talking about as far as artists? As far
As far as like brands, artists. You know, like who can you know?
Okay. Oh yeah, you know we did some shit with Gallery. You know what I'm saying? Gallery
Department?
Yeah.
No way. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, how did this like come about?
So my manager basically, you know, he plugged in with them the guys out there. So he showed them like my pieces, and they was just like, "Yo, we need that." You
For
know?
real?
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
About 6 months ago.
This is recent.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay, so your manager reached out to them, whatever, showed them that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he's
They
like
liked it.
he's real like in line with them. Like he's cool with them. Like he's in line with a lot of people.
That's
you know
a
what I'm saying, in the
major
industry.
collaboration.
Yeah. We supposed to be having some. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
Yeah,
they fuck with it, start making some pieces. Have they dropped these pieces yet?
Yeah.
Okay, and then like, is it like a future thing that's going on, or?
That's the thing. It's so limited that it's like you know what I mean?
Because you're making
It's
pieces
no-
one by one, like you're not mass producing things.
Exactly. That's I leave that to them. You know. What
Okay,
I'm
so
saying? I'm more
essentially
on the designer shit.
you're making these pieces and you're sending it to them, and they're adding their own touches and whatnot.
Exactly.
Wow.
Okay.
That's crazy. You think about like God Department has made collaboration with Lanvin. You know what I'm saying? Which is Kanye was rapping about the shit like 2011, like $1,000 team with no logos. You know what I'm saying? It's a massive fashion house, and they made a collaboration with you. That's crazy. That's huge.
Yeah,
Like that's a really good stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? So as far as like what the tone that you want of your brand. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So do you have like probably like a favorite piece that you've made? As far as like with your clothing,
it's called the Hurricane Ians.
Hurricane Ian's.
Hurricane Ians.
Okay,
bro.
what's it like?
Yo, them shits is crazy. I gotta pull them.
Yeah, let's see
You
them.
gotta show the
You show me.
I gotta pull them shits up for you. I really made them during the hurricane. That's why I call them that.
Okay.
Oh, like in last year.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it was just just a whole bunch of distressed denim. You know what I'm saying? It just really coincide for the hurricane.
So let me ask you a question. I don't know if you
distress,
wanna
lights out.
Let us
type
know
shit.
about this. But like, how do you distress your denim?
I got a journal.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I got a journal.
I had a pair of jeans that I played with the Dremel before.
Yes, I've seen that.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is different.
Oh shit! You got like cargos on it and everything. So you literally are just like finding materials. So you're just like putting it all together.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Wow. So have you thought like, I guess like, at this point you're making one of one, have you reached out or even like thought about as far as like, I wouldn't say mass production, but as far as like making it like, okay, if you want to open an account with a boutique, you know what I'm saying, and they want 40 to 60 pairs.
Right.
What is, I guess, like your opinion on that as far, or like,
So
would you even entertain that? You know
right now, that's where our issue is coming in line right now, because we're like dealing with a few manufacturers, but
they can't put your touch on.
Exactly.
I get you. No, for sure.
It's not matching the aesthetic, and like we'll send them samples, and they'll say, "Oh, why so intricate?" You know what I'm saying? Why?
They're asking you why it's so intricate.
Yeah. They're asking me why.
That's the
so
brand.
intricate.
That's how it's supposed
You know
to
what
be.
I'm saying? So, I mean, we can do like regular jeans. And, you know what I'm saying?
But what
the
does it
logo
encapsulate
on
like
and-
what you're trying to accomplish
Exactly.
as a brand?
Exactly.
I get you. No,
So
for sure.
at this point, we just dealing with different manufacturers to see who really like match our aesthetic.
Can match your take the time and actually pay attention to it and whatnot.
Exactly.
So when you put on your clothes, what essentially, if you could describe the feeling, like one word that gives your brand, like what would it be?
One word.
Yes. 3 words.
Probably rebellion.
Rebellion. Okay.
Yeah.
Going against the norm and seeing like exactly like you got XYZ going on in the current fashion eco space whatever, but I want to add this different element as far as like what I'm trying to accomplish, and that's different from what you're seeing right now currently. Exactly. I feel like honestly, if you think about like a lot of these brands right now, I guess other than gallery department, there's not many other brands that are really taking their time to, I guess, add personalization to like their bottoms, and like you do more than bottoms, obviously. But as far as like that's what speaks to me personally would be bottoms.
Yeah.
So like, I think all these brands is very. I guess Bottega this past season they made a couple things that were like, oh shit, like as far as like the leather work they did, but you also think like the budget that Bottega has. It's a crazy budget. It's absolutely crazy budget. But as far as like, I don't think of any other brands that are even like mid-level or even like upper mid-level that are even taking their time to truly express what they want to accomplish as a brand. What you're doing, I feel like it's taking a lot of time in it, and you're really trying to express a certain kind of feeling when you make it. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So I think that you're doing a very good job as far as accomplishing your niche in the market, I guess is what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? I think you have a very good place in it, and I think that you're accomplishing what you're trying to accomplish within the ecospace as far as like fashion right now.
Exactly.
You know I think maybe there are other folks that we're not that are on the radar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as like you're being in our space here in Orlando, as far as like the fact that you've teamed with gallery department is pretty fucking major. I mean, I think it's a very, very known brand. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Speaking of major looks, like, how did it feel like when the video of Keys went viral, like the Playboi Carti Keys video, like that was seen by like millions of people. Like, how did that feel to have like your shit like go up like that?
I got me some nuts. They thought I was gay.
It was great. The numbers went up for sure.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't too excited about it at first. Like,
was he mad? He is like, oh, I want to see me in this limelight.
So basically, when it first happened, I was downtown. I remember, and my boy had called me and was like, "Hey, bro, Keys on Say Cheese wearing your shit, bro. He going crazy right now." I'm just like, "Oh shit, okay, cool." So I went and looked at it, seen it on Say Cheese, and I reposted it. And then Keys called me right away. He was like, "Bro, you of all people, why did you post that? Why did you post that? What the fuck?" Pissed as fuck. I'm like,
when
bro,
like that and like that
exactly.
Limelight. Yeah.
I'm like, bro, just chill, bro. We good. Like, he didn't understand it at first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the next day, clicking. Everything started
Really?
Clicking. Shopify started clicking. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. And then, we had got an interview for Adam 22, No Jumper. We went over there, went to LA. It was over with.
I got me some thoughts. They thought I was gay.
And I really got the thoughts, for real.
I believe that.
I really got the thoughts, and they really thought I was gay. And I'm not 30.
He was cool with it at that point, right?
Yeah, he was cool with it.
Yeah. So you got the Adam interview, like, all right,
this is viral.
It makes sense now.
Viral with it.
Yeah. It was a good situation. It was definitely a good situation for sure.
Now, that's crazy, kind of like how like the viral thing works. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have looked at it as like, okay, it's less masculine. Like, okay, I'm doing blah blah blah. And then like you see like the numbers pay dividends, and you're like, okay, wait, hold up now. Like,
Yeah.
that shit was making a lot of sense.
That
Think
shit
about it. You know what I'm
was.
saying? I think like Carti has like added a whole new element if you think about it to like hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, hip hop is a very masculine type genre of music, and then
Right.
Carti's added this like
Uzi.
Uzi as well,
Definitely
the
Uzi.
shorter roll and whatnot, like back in what 2018.
Hello.
Slime, definitely Slime, Gunna.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's just crazy. If you actually think about it, like now, like if you look back when like Slime was wearing like all the dresses and shit like that, and you didn't really grasp it, and then you see now what's going on with like the whole like his case, and you're kind of like, whoa. I don't know. It's just.
No, Slime was always on, like, even back in the day, like, Slime was always on some rock star shit, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But he was always, like,
You really live in it, don't you?
yeah.
I think you really see it now too.
Yeah.
You're kind of like, whoa. Like, you hear like court details, and you're like, whoa, okay, like this actually was real. You know what I'm saying? I think that you know a lot of folks were like, oh, you know, he's pussy, blah blah blah, and it's like, nah, bro, like he was really actually like that. You know?
Yeah, for a fact.
And it
For a
kind of
fact.
shows, you know.
For a fact.
But yeah, Jeremiah, like just kind of like with the wave you've been having, like the run you've been having, like your shit's just like really been, you know, you're an influencer at this point with this shit. So like,
Yeah.
I've been seeing like, you know, niggas trying to run with the sauce, steal the wave and shit. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, I definitely see like what you're doing is you know, it's
Yeah.
impacting people. I saw some shit with True Religion. Let's go with that. Was it True Religion?
Truly, I don't know. Everybody be trying to, you know. I don't even look at it as like a bad thing no more. I look at it as a compliment.
absolutely
You know what I'm
not.
saying? Just like see, we was just talking about Slime. Like everybody sound like Slime. Like Key sound like Slime.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was sounding like him, but he was looking like, you know what I'm saying? If they not sounding like me, then I'm doing something
doing something
wrong.
wrong, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a
If
different form of paying
niggas ain't
homage.
doing shit like me, then I'm doing something wrong.
Nah, for
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? Like, so I don't just. I look like ain't nothing new under the sun because I'm gonna keep on creating regardless.
Nah,
Like,
for sure, bro. But you know, it's one thing like, you know, when other people are coming to you telling you this shit, that's how you know this shit is real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's
that's
not
true,
like
that's true.
it's not like you saying this shit, it's like people see the shit and then like,
Right.
you know what I mean? So
I think it's
niggas
easy
know
to
where it's
kinda
coming
like,
from.
you're just like, oh, people are copying me. If it's you, you're saying it. When the folks actually coming to you telling about it, it's kind of like, okay,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
it actually
yeah.
is making sense.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, that's true. That is true.
And I think that like when folks copying you, I think like the first couple of times you get kind of angry about it, like, oh, folks is like, you know, bite my swag, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then like after a while, you're kind of like, no, I like this. The fact that
Yeah.
I'm influencing people,
Hell
like
yeah,
it's a
I
good
love it.
feeling. It's kind of like, okay,
Yeah,
man, like
I love
I don't need folks to always have to pay homage to me. Like
Yeah,
if
nah.
you know that I know and I know that you know, then like
Right.
that's the homage, and like
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Erickson Hammer.
Let's
Tell me
go.
about it. How'd that come about?
Oh shit, man. Erickson, you know, he been following me for a while and shit, and we've been, you know, connecting with each other, and he finally hit me up and was like, bro, I want you to do a robe for me in my trunks for my fight. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. You know what I mean?
The crazy opportunity.
Yeah, crazy opportunity, man. Yeah, it couldn't have went no better either. You know, I was in the locker room with him. It was a Showtime event. I was in the locker room with him. I actually walked out with him too.
What?
Yeah, just to see my piece on him was like different.
That's a crazy feeling.
Yeah.
You did the walkout with him.
Yeah, I did the walkout too.
That's like a once in a lifetime opportunity,
for sure.
bro.
For sure. I didn't even have no credentials. I didn't have no credentials around my neck or nothing.
Nothing.
Bro.
You just stood up with him right there.
Exactly, but as soon as he got in the ring, oh, the security, they saw my ass. They was
He
like,
said, "Nope, you out."
what are you doing, bro? You ain't got no credentials on.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Right now. So like we're in 2023. We're coming 2023 end right here. We're approaching fall. Like, what's your next thing right now?
So I'm dropping in like some more agony season shit. You know, these right here. I'm
Okay.
gonna drop these coming out. You know, we going super baggy now.
Some
You know
cargo,
what I'm
like
saying?
bondage
Some
type thing?
cargo, bondage type shit.
Okay.
We got these in a few different colors. So yeah, we got Agony Season 4 dropping. So yeah, man, that's what's next, you know.
That.
I'm still, you know, I'm not really like a seasonal dropper, like, oh, I gotta drop it. You know, whatever I
conform to
feel,
that.
I'm gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying? If
Word.
I gotta drop hoodies in the summertime, I might drop hoodies in the
No,
summertime.
whatever speaks to you.
Yeah, exactly.
So we got a thing on the OutEast podcast called Home Games, right? So Home Games is like you're in a relationship right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
A place you take someone that you know you're not gonna miss at, right? So our home games here
a big home game is Tori, right? So like, you're gonna take someone, you feel confident, you know how to like navigate the menu. Do you have a home game here in Orlando that you like to go to?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sato's
Baldwin.
Can't go wrong.
We can't go wrong. That's a home game.
What's Sato's?
Sato's Sushi is a home game.
What the fuck is that? I don't know.
You don't know about. I'm sorry, my bad. That's a real home game.
You can't.
I'm doing what I'm doing.
We got it.
I'm done.
Where's Sato's at?
Sato's, there's one on Lake Baldwin and there's one on Sand Lake.
Yeah.
There's 2 locations.
For me. Sato's.
Wait. So like, are you big into sushi?
Oh yeah.
So like, do you eat like nigiri or you eat just like sushi rolls?
Sushi rolls.
Jeremiah, I gotta ask you a question about this. So like, why'd you choose Sato over Kabuki?
The pressure's on.
The hard questions.
Me like that.
Shout out to Henry.
I used to live in Baldwin, so.
Speaks to you. It's local. It's
it's just
convenient.
Yeah, it's just something that's routine.
Got you.
Know what I'm saying? So I fuck with Kabuki for a fact. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I got peoples over there. But yeah. Sato's is like, I don't know. It's just more of a vibe for me. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Yeah, just a little bit more of a vibe, especially the area that it's in. You know what I'm saying?
You ever been to Agave Azul?
I have.
It's a fire taco spot.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
But Jeremiah, where could they find you at, brother? Where could they find you at?
Jeremiah Terrell _ at Instagram. Also, you can find me online at jeremiahterrell.shop. Cop some drip, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with me.
And what about just one last thing? Like, what would be one piece of advice you would give to somebody who has a clothing brand or they trying to like get their shit, like get their stuff motioning?
Shit, really just be 3 steps ahead. You know, be 3 steps ahead. You know, and stay consistent. Always stay consistent, no matter what. No matter the struggle, no matter what's going on, stay consistent. Even if you gotta wear the same t-shirt to promote your shit every fucking day, just stay fucking persistent all the fucking time.
What were some challenges that you've been through? You could like name a couple, but you don't gotta go too in detail. But what's some challenges you face?
Everything, bro. I done been through every emotion, like just a lot of things. You know, broken needles, fucked up sewing machines. A lot of shit. Fucking artists not wearing my clothes that I give to them for free. Like a bunch of shit. There's a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I keep on striving, you know what I'm saying? And just keep on putting out good shit. Keep on putting out that dope every time. And they ain't got no choice but to fuck with it, you know what I'm saying?